Hello friends, I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How's things in your world? Please let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. You know I love it. Sorry about the audio for the last couple of days. I had been recording down here over the weekend and forgot to adjust the camera level. But look at this. Look at this. I had to wear grown-up clothes today, and I'm not happy about it. For lots of my life, this was my normal attire. Just a dress shirt with rolled-up sleeves. It wasn't until you guys started commenting on my t-shirts that I started wearing t-shirts. So I had to wear grown-up clothes today because, as I told you Monday, I pushed a big update to one of my software projects, and I reached out to the customers and said, hey, I'm about to do this. If you have any questions, call me. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about them. And one of the customers said, well, why don't you just, can we do it in person instead? Because we have lots of questions and we have some ideas. And I said, sure. And this group is long-time friends. Like, I worked with them for 8 years. So, like, it was awesome to go down there and see them. The thing was, I'm not going to talk about that. I got to ride the bike down there and hang out with them for longer than expected, as it always turns out. I thought it was going to be like an hour. It turned out to be much longer than that. And we ended up talking about lots of other projects beside the one that I went there for, because in the K-12 industry, there's no money. There's very little money. So everybody's looking for an easy way to do something without spending millions of dollars. And so that's how the software that I developed came about in the first place. But the point of all this is, there was a little bit of a how am I going to say this without getting myself in trouble? There is a policy at my workplace that requires certain expectations when traveling for work. And I don't like it. It's a dumb policy. And I chose not to adhere to the policy. I got my manager's approval, so that's fine. But I did something that I'm not supposed to do, just simply because it's a dumb policy. It's just that simple. I had to dress up, and I had to go, and I had to do the thing, and talking to my manager, she's like, why don't you just do what you're supposed to do? And I was like, that's for people in suits. Like, I'm not a people in suit kind of person. Like, and the people that I was going to visit are business casual at best people anyway. Like, I'm not doing that. And her comment to me was, you really are a backroom developer, aren't you? And she's right. Like, I'm gruff in the real world. I don't look like a crazy person, but I'm not the person that you want to put in front of customers a lot. Because I break down eventually. I can do it great for a week. Like, I go to conventions and do it all the time, and I'm very good at it, and I'm very good at schmoozing, and I work with people very well that way. But to go conduct a business meeting, that's not my deal. The reason that I agreed to visit this particular client was because I've known them for 9 years now, or 10 years now, and they're really awesome people, and they helped me develop the software to begin with, so wanting to, hang out with them and get their input to help, yeah, I'm going to go do that. And it turned out that I went down there and I, probably ended up seriously helping out my employer with future projects and future updates, and so, I did very good. But yeah, my standard, this is not my default anymore. My default is a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and my hat on and some headphones and listening to heavy metal while I write software, and leave me alone, because I'm going to get the job done. That's what I do. So it was It was curious of her to say that, but I agree with her. Yes, I don't want to be in sales. I don't want to be customer facing all the time. I can do it, and I'm very good at it, but that's not my passion. My passion is writing, fixing things for people. So it was a good day, though. Every now and then getting out in front of the computer and going and interfacing with actual users is a really good benefit. So if nothing else, I appreciated it for that. So that's what I have for you today. I appreciate you for being here as always, and thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing and being wonderful friends and amazing people. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Taser in fact comes from Gizmodo. What was Sony's first product to market? In 1945, after Japan had conceded defeat in World War II, Sony founder Masaru Ibuka invented a product to try and serve the millions of homes who had electricity but lacked the appliances to use it. The result was the electric rice cooker. I love my rice cooker.